So tonight I made potato leek soup for dinner, and this is how I made it. This is such an easy recipe, and it's going to be a smooth soup, so you're going to have to either put it in a regular blender or use a handheld blender to make it nice and smooth. So you need 4 leeks, the light green parts only that I've washed and chopped. I have 3 baking potatoes, small baking potatoes that I diced, and a quart of chicken stock. That's all it takes to make the soup. I'm going to season it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of parsley. So the first thing you want to do in a nice deep Dutch oven, put 2 tablespoons of olive oil and cook the leeks. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Cook them on low because you want them nice and tender, but you don't want them brown. So now that the leeks are nice and soft, some of them did actually get a little brown, but it's hard to keep them from getting color. I did stir them a lot, so hopefully that helped a bit. Anyhow, now you want to add in your potatoes and the entire quart of chicken stock. So I'm just going to bring this up to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce it to a simmer, and I'm going to let it cook for about a half hour. You want to cook it just until the potatoes are tender. So now that the soup came to a boil, I'm going to lower it down and I'm going to cover it and let it cook for 30 minutes. You just want to make sure that the potatoes are fork tender. If they're not fork tender, then you want to cook them for a little bit longer. And I am going to cover it because I don't want all of the liquid to absorb. And I did put all of my seasonings into the leeks when they were cooking. So now that this is all done, it's ready to be pureed. So I'm just going to use, I have a handheld blender, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to puree it till it's completely smooth. And then I'm going to taste it, see if I need to adjust the seasonings. Now, once this is done, if you decide that you would rather have a cream of potato leek soup, you can just add a half a cup of heavy cream. So I pureed my soup until it was completely smooth. And even though I didn't put any cream in here, it still looks pretty creamy. But you can still add a half a cup of cream if you want it to be extra creamy. And if you'd like a little texture, just don't puree it as smooth.